Hello, Pirate Dave here. It's another new comic book day. It's May 6th, 2026. Let's get right into it with some comic books. Up first, I've got Captain Marvel Dark Past number 2. The Dark Past number 1 of last month actually inspired me to finally get into gear and catch up with Captain Marvel. So I read through her 70s solo series as well as her 2006 solo series, and I enjoyed them so well, especially seeing this iconic outfit that's featured right here on the cover. And of course, last month had another great cover with that iconic outfit. In this book, as the subtitle implies, Carol Danvers is exploring a facet of her past that has to do with her father. She's uncovering exactly parts of her memory that she feels she may have lost. Oh, look at that. There's a cool Bishop advertisement there. Sorry. Uncovering parts of her memory that she may have lost, and it's connected to, among her many other personalities, her classic Miss Marvel personality. And of course, I know a little bit more about her now, knowing that she was also Warboard and she was also binary. So I don't know if those personas are going to make an appearance so much, and I'm wondering if this is going to be. I'm wondering if this is going to be kind of a teardown of that latent desire to see a return to this style of Miss Marvel, but we'll have to see. I'm invested in the series now, and I do love that they're bringing that classic costume back, if only for cover appearances and the occasional panel. Up next is She Spawn number 1. This is a new, as the title says, this is a new Spawn series, She Spawn series by Gail Simone, and that's really what got me to pick it up. I'm not really into Spawn so much as far as following the comics. I saw the movie. I picked up a couple of the Violator Origin issues earlier in the year, or was it late last year? Not exactly sure. But Gail Simone has certainly proven herself to me with her Secret Six, her Villains United stuff. So give her a chance. And you see this. Oh man, what a page spread. Jessica Priest. I think I recognize that name from the movie. She was the female henchman of the Martin Sheen character. So that's interesting. I wonder if she's going to be, more villainous, more of an anti-hero. Don't know anything about her. Very interested to find out. Let's see how that book goes. Up next, we have another awesome lady, Red Sonja. This is Red Sonja number 1. Red Sonja She-Devil with a Sword, specifically number 1. This is a new Red Sonja series from Dynamite. The writer there is Rory McConville. Not very familiar with him. Artist is Pablo Debonis. See the art there right away. Get a little bit of gruesomeness right off the bat. Of course, it's not surprising with Red Sonja, right? Let's see if we can't get a shot of Red Sonja in this book. And the art looks like it's going to be up to the standards that you might expect from Red Sonja. At times, I'll admit that it feels like Dynamite treats Red Sonja and Vampirella as just a marketing tool to release half a dozen different variant covers each month. And it feels that way because I'm sure that's exactly a major facet of them releasing so many books for these characters. But I do love with Red Sonja that if you're not digging a series, she's going to have another new series the next year, more than likely. It's going to have a new creator team. It's going to have a new story premise, a lot like Conan. There isn't this epic continuous lore for her. It's just sort of disjointed adventures. And by the way, that cover, right? I just love the gold on it. Big fan of gold. I would have loved a foil variant of this cover. Absolutely would have been a great selling piece for me. Lastly, for our new issue pickups, if destruction be our, if I can I do an Abraham? If destruction be our, is that an Abraham Lincoln voice? 7 years ago. Anyway, if destruction be our lot, number 1. This is as my poor attempt at an Abraham Lincoln impression implies. This is a book that follows an animatronic Abraham Lincoln. The human race has kind of been wiped out, and the world is just being run by the robots that are left over. And Abraham Lincoln, in particular, the Abraham Lincoln animatronic, kind of goes on a soul-searching endeavor. So obviously, if you're a big Abraham Lincoln fan, I mean, this is this is an easy pickup. And this is a thick book, so maybe we can do a couple more pages there if anybody's interested. And one more. See what's going on here. Ooh, so that looks interesting. This is, like I said, pretty a pretty thick one. I think it ended up being. Oh wait, no, it's $4.99. I mean, Image tends to do a lot of those double issue number ones and not charge an arm and a leg for it, which is really great. A cool little bonus my comic shop had was a sticker for If Destruction Be Our Lot. See that? All cybernetics coming out of Abraham Lincoln, as well as a mock $5 bill. Look at that! Isn't that cool? I mean, so this is my own fault. I got this a little bit wet, so it's usually just super clean. But anyway, if you're into nice little props like that, maybe your comic shop has one or both of those things too. In any case, that's just a nice little bonus. I was very interested in the story when I read the synopsis. Speaking of bonuses, this is not a new book, as you can see. This is Phantom number 734. The publisher for this is Frew Comics. It's an Australian publisher. This is an Australian printed book. The Phantom is a very big character in Australia. The Frew has been printing over 2,000 issues and going, for the Phantom. And they're mostly reprints, but, there's a fair amount of original content that's been produced, especially in the last several decades. This particular issue is from 1981. It may seem older. Part of that is because of the printing style. This cover is very grainy, even more grainy than typical newspaper. It's almost like that brown paper that you use for paper towels in school. It's very, very rough, very coarse, very interesting, in that regard. And in fact, the cover is rougher than the inside pages, it feels. That may just be me imagining things. But this is also reprinting a story from 1939. It's The Mysterious Girl. The reason why I picked it up was because I do Phantom reviews. I do reviews of the dailies, and I really wanted to get physical media that I could do the reviews with. I mean, it just makes it easier for me, first of all, but it's also really cool, right? And so I didn't have a printing of this particular story, so I ordered this from all the way from Australia. It ended up being around $20, if I remember correctly, which may be a lot, but it's an interesting thing to have. And I do have a couple of Frew comics, but they're actually more recent. This will be the oldest Frew comic I have thus far. I just thought this would be a fun thing to share. I'll be doing a review on this particular book in a couple of weeks. I've not gotten to The Mysterious Girl just yet. But anyway, that's my week, my pickups. It was kind of a light week, as you could tell, kind of a short one. But you don't need to break the bank every single time you go out there, right? I was Pirate Dave. I hope you had a wonderful time. I'll see you next week.